All right. So pretty much to almost no one's demand or no one asking for this, there's no blog, but I am going to do a vlog. Okay. Kara, who's now my wife, for those of you who haven't kept up since the famous blog, I'm sure there's a couple of you that probably didn't know that. Um, but I'm doing another Ironman, and I'm going to do a vlog like once a month, maybe every couple of weeks if I'm really feeling it. Can't commit to every week. I'm just got too much going on. Um, why am I doing an Ironman? Well, I'm gonna blame my friend Val because she runs marathons and she was like, "Oh, I want to do an Ironman." And I was like, maybe that could be interesting. And I also made a pact to do one per decade of my life with Ian McLarney, who opted out of doing this one with me. So we'll see if he holds up his end of the pact. But once Val said she wanted to do it, I was like, fine, let's do it. And then she'll probably tell you that I pushed her to sign up, but it was just, to get it over with, right? I am officially in my 30s, so I figure why not just get it over with while we can. So same race, knock on wood. Uh there's no hurricanes this time, but doing Ironman Florida in Panama City Beach on November 1st of this year. So I am done my first 4 weeks of training. Um, yeah. So I guess, in spirit of the blog, I was reading some old blog posts. I weigh 198 and a half pounds. Didn't weigh myself at the beginning, so this is the best we're gonna get. Um, as far as the starting weight, it's probably close enough to accurate. I don't think I've really changed much in the last 4 weeks. But yeah, it's a little different than last time in terms of my training plan. It's still like run, bike, swim twice a week, each.
Well, the Ironman.
Okay. To remind you all what an Ironman is, per my coach, it's a 2.4 mile swim, 112-mile bike ride, and a marathon. So that's the end goal. So starting slower here. Trying to be a little more sophisticated in my training, doing some interval training, some building in some active recovery, some like Tabata type stuff, heart rate zone training, that I didn't do last time. I think I brute forced it a little bit last time, but I was young. Um, got away with it, trying to be a little more sophisticated, like I said, in how I'm going about this. But the general premise is the same. I'm going to swim twice a week. I'm going to run twice a week. I'm going to bike twice a week. Intermittently, there's going to be like a bike run combo, some doing some of that a little bit down the road. First week, just trying to build up some baseline here. Um, Swimming has been kind of fine. Like, not swimming all that far, doing like a mile, give or take, and it honestly feels pretty good. Um, what?
Oh, I feel good.
Why is it feeling good? Oh, Kara is swimming with me, and she's doing the runs, but not we don't do that together. I'm not interested in running together. Maybe some recovery runs will do, but so Kara is getting up and swimming with me. We're going tomorrow, five bells at the YMCA. Um, so yeah, swimming, like I said, it feels pretty normal. It's like getting a little bit in rhythm of just suffering in the pool with your own thoughts for that long. But like I said, it haven't been that long so far, but feels good. Not overly concerned about the swim. Biking's going okay. I'm got the same bike as last time. Got it tuned up. I've only gotten to ride outside twice. The rest has been inside. I've really just given time and some weather and stuff like that. Just getting outside on the bike. Only happened twice, but it was good. I went this weekend, got 30 miles, rode with Adam. So some things are the same. Adam's still joining me for some bike rides on the same bike. So that was good. And the running, like I said, doing some interval stuff and then doing like a race pace run on the weekends. 8 miles today. up from 6 the last couple weeks. The last two definitely felt a little harder, but that is what it is. I also got this new Garmin watch, which has been pretty cool. You can set up all sorts of workouts on there. You can swim with it. So that's been nice, adding to my levels of sophistication. But that's about it. I guess I'll get into at some point my other gear for those of you that are curious. But yeah, this is my first post. Like I said, they're not gonna be as many as last time, but gonna be vlog. Kara says she's gonna clip up some videos of me training, do a little montage. We'll see how that turns out. I'm not sure how impressive it's gonna look. But yeah. So to all my loving fans who are calling for this, dying for when I was gonna do another one, here it is. I'd say so far the biggest thing has been um I think I feel 7 years older, which I am. Like last time I was 24 when I was training, 25, shortly after before I did the race. This time I'm 31, gonna be 32 shortly before I do the race, and I feel a bit older. Like the joints are feel a little creakier. I feel like I am being sore a little more than I used to, but I still feel pretty good. Hasn't been anything too crazy so far. Not doing any sort of serious mileage. But ramping up. Weather's been great. Honestly, we had an amazing May in Atlanta. Not too hot, but definitely going to go through the crucible here over the summer when it is going to be very hot and humid. But uh, hopefully that'll help. Should, be decent weather. Knock on wood again. November in Florida, so we'll see. But yeah, this is the post. More to come. But yeah, we're doing this again for some reason. So enjoy.